Hello, Travis. How are you? I just got some groceries from DoorDash. So now I'm about to. The plan is the meal prep, but I feel a little tired. And then I remember there's no school tomorrow, so I could actually meal prep tomorrow. But I'm making two things, and one of the things is something new. So I figured I'll try it out today. I'm gonna make a lasagna soup. And then I'm going to also have chicken Caesar wraps this week. Chicken Caesar wraps. I'm going to grill chicken Caesar wraps. I don't know how many bags of these. I have like millions of these bags. What are you doing? How's your day going? Hi, how are you guys? I just love my students. Y'all support me so much. Even though, Bass, is you still in my class? I can't remember if I said your name or not. I can't remember. It's okay if you're not. It's okay, because you still want to see me, okay? No. It's okay. She's amazing. She's an amazing teacher. She's amazing. She's amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Unhealthy snack. But I have some island girls coming over and we're going to make these together. Oh, she was superb. She was superb. And now I think I'm mixing. Oh, but right now I'm making some shrimp and peppers. Shrimp and peppers and onions with broccoli and rice. Hi, how are you? How are you? Hello, how are you? I am doing very well. I just got some groceries in. So I am about to put these groceries up and then I'm going to make some shrimp with peppers. With peppers, broccoli, and then I guess I'll eat it with some rice. Hello everyone, I just got my groceries in and I'm putting them up and I'm going to make some shrimp with peppers and rice. So that is what I'm going to do with my big poncho on because I'm freezing. I am freezing in my apartment. And the heat is up, so I don't know what's going on. These are some of my favorites. Some of my favorites. Shrimp with peppers and rice. But these groceries just got here from DoorDash, so I'm trying to put them up really quickly. Black women always look so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And one of the things I'm making this week, I'm not making it right now, but thank you for subscribing. I'm not making it right now, but I'm going to be on here tomorrow. I might make it tonight, but I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. It's lasagna soup. That's something I've been wanting to try. So right now, I'm gonna do the shrimp, peppers, rice, broccoli, because we have to have veggies besides the peppers. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna make lasagna soup. And then I'm also gonna prep like grilled chicken, so I can have like grilled chicken Caesar wraps for this week for lunch. Those of you who are new here, I am a teacher. I'm a middle school teacher, so I need to make sure lunch is prepared so I'm not hangry with the children. So I'm not hangry with them. So I'm trying to put this stuff up. I figured why not get on live? Why not get on live, see how everyone's doing? What's everyone doing today? What are you cooking for dinner? What are you having for dinner? Anything special? Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining the live. putting some food up so I can get started on making shrimp, peppers, and rice. So I'm just putting these things up. A lot of these things are for tomorrow's meal. I'm just putting some things up. How's everyone doing? Stay with me as I make some shrimp, peppers, and rice. I'm just putting some groceries up because they just got here. My favorite thing that they created is DoorDash. I love DoorDash. At first, I thought it was just for takeout, but when I figured out I can order from BJ's, I can order from the market. It's been the best thing ever. It's been the best thing ever. I don't know the last time I sat to put in the market because I just order it. I mean, sometimes they don't do the best with picking out your meats, but everything else, superb. If I don't gotta go, cool. I'll pay for the convenience, not having to go. So I'm going to get started really soon. Just need to put these things up. I'm probably going to make some corn too because I bought corn on the cob last week because I was craving it, but I never made it. So I need to make it because it's fresh corn and I don't want it to go bad. I don't want it to go bad. I'm going to cut this pineapple in a little bit. How is everyone doing? In the chat, let me know what's one of your favorite Sunday meals. What's one of your favorite Sunday meals? Maybe it's something you like to make. Maybe it's something you had as a child. What is something that you enjoyed making or eating as a Sunday dinner meal? I need to refill this. So we have our peppers that we need to cut. I'm going to cut this onion. I guess let's pull down. Okay, I don't see regular white rice, so we'll do jasmine rice. And I need to clean those shrimp. Peppers, onions, I have my broccoli, rice, and then clean those shrimp. Okay. Alright, so we have our shrimp, so I'm going to have to peel them and I always say de-poople, de-vein them. Get all that gunk out. We're going to use this bag to put our shells in. That green pepper. Not used for this. May use this for the tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna bring you guys over here. I paid, it was under $100 for sure because every time I get paid, I try to put like money on my DoorDash account for groceries. And I think it came to like $90, $95, which I personally think, I'm not gonna say it was expensive, but because everything is going up. Everything is going up. But I think I'm going to be able to get a few meals. Like the shrimp I already had. The shrimp I already had. But I bought ground turkey. I bought turkey sausage, hot Italian turkey sausage that I want to be able to squeeze out into the ground turkey for the lasagna soup I'm going to make tomorrow. I bought salmon, which was portioned into 2 pieces. I bought boneless chicken breasts. You know me. I'm trying to see your name. It says you know me. Okay, we know each other. Let me see. I bought peppers, onions, I bought lasagna noodles, tomato sauce. I feel like I bought a nice amount of things that it'll last all week. So for the meals that I'm making, it'll last all week. Typically, I try to stay between $50 and $100 every week on groceries. And of course, some of the things you buy go, you know, into the next week and things like that. The most expensive thing I feel like is the meat that I buy, you know. I've been trying to do better with making sure it's like brand, organic, all that good stuff. I really try my best to do that. So yeah, it probably was less than $100 for sure. A little bit, a little bit. I'm not in school, so I can say that. I can say that because I'm not in school. I have to give this wonderful person some money because she's going to help me so that when I move, my camera's going to move because she has something like that. Right, Miss Wilson? Right. This is how you know we're friends. Look, you see me in my poncho and everything because it's freezing. Look at this. It's this huge pocket. So cool. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day, that you were happy and all that good stuff. All right, I need to get something else. I need to get I need to get a bowl for our shrimp. So we're going to peel and devein these shrimp for our shrimp and peppers and rice. We're going to do that. Guys, if I feel like I'm getting too tired or I'm not even paying attention or talking to y'all, then I'm going to end it. But the goal is to interact with everyone. Yes, like a kangaroo poncho. You can fit everything in here. Your remotes, snacks, whatever you want to put in here. I don't have anything in here, but you can fit whatever in here. It's so cozy. I know when it was closer to the holiday season, when Christmas came up, I had this probably for like 2 years now. But they had really cool ones. Like they had an avocado one, and they had like the big little, what's it called, a nut? Whatever's on the inside of the avocado. It was like sitting right here. It was so cool. They had one with like mushroom. It was all cool. This one's just all gray, but it's still cute. It's still cute. So we're just going to put our good ones in here. So I'm going to peel them. Oh, this seems really close to me. So, happy Valentine's Day. So, I actually had an amazing Valentine's Day yesterday. So crazy. Not in a relationship or whatever, but my best friend Tana made it so amazing. We spent the entire day together. I actually just edited a video to show y'all that, so it'll be up later this evening. We went and had pho, which is one of my favorite things to eat because it's so light. The broth is delicious, and if they make it right, you don't even have to add anything to it. Sometimes you can add some spice, some sriracha or some chili crisp, whatever you want it spicy, but I feel like really good pho, you do not have to add anything to it because it's just perfect. So we did that. Then we went shopping, which I'm not supposed to be spending money, but we went shopping. I didn't spend that much money. I got this cool jacket. I can't wait till the weather break a little bit. I got this cool jacket and jewelry. I'm trying to up my jewelry a little bit, and I feel like TJ Maxx has great options. And what is her name? I think it's like Aisha the Great. I think that's her name. I don't know. I freaking love her. She's on YouTube. She like styles shirts in different ways and juxtaposition. She's all about it. Like, and that's what I learned from her. Like, you can wear something real girly, but then like a fitted real girly top, but then you could put some big camo pants on with some heels, like that kind of look. But she had did a video on buying a bunch of jewelry from TJ Maxx. I was like, let me check that out. Then we did some adult store hopping. That's what I'm gonna call it. Adult store hopping at the end of the night. It was just a great night, great morning, because I didn't get in until like early in the morning. But it was really fun because typically that's not my thing. Like typically, get me in the house by 10 at the latest because I'm tired. We came back from TJ Maxx to my house for a little bit, then went back out. So it was a time. It was a wonderful Valentine's Day. It's nothing like loving yourself and having great friends to love you. And of course, if you do have a spouse, you have a husband or wife, I'm quite sure there's nothing like that type of love too. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone. So I'm going to put a little music on. Did y'all see Bridgerton? I didn't watch Bridgerton yet because I'm waiting for all the episodes to come up, but I'm really excited about checking it out. But for right now, I just finished Love is Blind Germany. Amazing. It was so good. So I'm going to watch Love is Blind tonight. The first few episodes, I believe they are up. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Why? Because there ain't no school tomorrow. Ain't no school tomorrow. So that is what we're going to do. Let's put a little bit of music on, some tunes, and then we can get started. And of course, if you've been here before, you know I love to jazz up my Crystal Light. So this is Crystal Light with blueberries. And it had turned it like this color. Delicioso. And it was like frozen blueberries. So good. So good. Alright, so let's get a knife. This one. I'm gonna peel a few, then go back in. Hi, how are you? Let's move this so you can see it a little bit. So I'm just gonna take the shell off and then I'm gonna clean it. But this is a real quick, easy meal. I'm gonna eat some now because I'm pretty hungry, and then I am going to put some in my meal prep containers. One thing I learned the last 2 weeks, because I started meal prepping again, is I need to have options, because if it's just one thing, it will go to waste because I'm not going to eat it, because I'm going to be over it. But something like this, I could put in a wrap. I can eat it with seaweed. That's my new thing. I love eating seaweed. Like, I always liked it, but I feel like I've been eating a little bit more often now. Great light snack. Great light snack. If you follow my channel, you'll see that I put up a video recently about wanting to lose 22 pounds by June. So far it's been 2 pounds. 2 pounds in 2 weeks. However, I started back with my trainer, so I know the scale is going to go up and down due to doing weight training and muscle building. And I am perfectly... Oh, looks like something in here. And I am perfectly okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. I just want to be able to run. I want to be able to run. So I'm a part of a run club in my school. And the goal is for us to, well, we are going to do it. But the goal is to run the Broad Street Marathon, which is 10 miles. So my first marathon was 5 miles. And I made it through. I made it through. And I don't really feel like I trained much for that. I would have wanted to make it through quicker. But for this Broad Street one, I want to do it a little quick, but it's just to get it done. Like, oh my God, I will be so hyped. Like, when I first finished that first marathon, it just felt like, I don't know, it felt so good, so liberating. Like, wow, I did it. And I feel like that's how you should feel about any goal that you set for yourself. No matter if it's small to somebody else, if it's a goal for you and you make it, you should celebrate yourself. You should definitely celebrate yourself. Celebrate all the milestones in your life. It's so important to celebrate yourself, even when other people don't do it, okay? It's one of the things I learned in 2025. 2025 was a challenging year for me. And I like my mom be like, well, did you die? Did you die? Nope, I'm still here. And I learned so much, and I'm still learning. One of the key things that I learned is the importance of just really knowing who you are and loving yourself. And a part of loving yourself is leveling up. And a part of leveling up is making changes. I heard this on a sermon this week. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So you have to make changes in order to see growth, in order to make progress and things like that. So, and sometimes change is not easy, but you have to do it. The reward is always so amazing. The reward is always so amazing. So I'm going to rinse these shrimp again, and then I'm going to begin to take the gulk out, okay? So now we're going to begin to clean them some more. Thank you for being here. I know people keep coming in and out, but I'm grateful each time someone comes and visits my channel. Okay? So right now I'm preparing to make shrimp with peppers. Look at this. I'm trying to cut this with this on here. So I just peeled these shells. What do you say? I just took the shell off. No need for me to get fancy. I took the shell off. And now we're going to like, look at that, my poncho getting stuck. This little piece right here, I'm going to be cleaning that out of all of them. I hate seeing that when it's cooked and you see that black string. Oh, it's disgusting. So I just want to make sure it is clean. I know I really hate to see it in, like if you have seafood salad, it's so gross. And sometimes it comes like right out. You know, see it? It comes right out. I don't think nothing happens if you do eat it, but not my jam. Not my jam at all. I wonder if my friend Singer is going to hop on. Hello, how are you? Hope everyone is okay. I'm making shrimp with peppers, so right now I'm just cleaning the shrimp. Hi, how are you? Just preparing to make shrimp with peppers and rice and broccoli. Ah. how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm just preparing shrimp for shrimp and peppers with rice. This will be one of my meal preps for this week. So, sorry I can't really look at you guys because I don't want to cut myself. What are you guys prepping for this week, or what are you making for dinner tonight? Where I am, it is 4 p.m. Where I'm at is 4 p.m. So depending on what kind of restrictions or rules you have, I know one thing I try to do. I'm a little better with it on the weekday than on the weekend, is I try to eat before 7. So this is actually a really good time for me to start cooking something. Ah, so good. I'm just cleaning shrimp. I can't imagine people who eat like chitterlings. I saw videos when they clean it. It's so gross. So gross. Almost done. Almost done. So we're going to put this in the regular trash since I have to take it out today. Alright, so now that we have this all deveined, I'm going to rinse it again, put some napkin on it so it can dry out a little bit, then I'm going to season it. So as it's drying out, I am going to cut the peppers. So this is what I was meant when I said I'm going to put a napkin on it. So I just put the napkin on it and it's going to dry out to the side. Hi, how are you? How are you today? I am just making shrimp with peppers, rice, and some broccoli on the side. So I just cleaned the shrimp and rinsed them. And now I want them to just dry out a little bit so that the seasoning will be able to stick to it. I'm going to put this to the side and then I'm going to begin to cut the peppers. I always love to give the disclaimer that I am a teacher. I am not a chef. It's going to be delicious, though. It is going to be delicious. I am not a chef. So there may be proper ways of doing things. You might be like, Coco, that's wrong. I'm apologizing in advance. I'm apologizing in advance. So we're going to do a red pepper, yellow pepper, and this orange pepper. And my favorite are onions. How are you? I am doing magnificent. I am very good on today. Sundays is always a reset. Not that you don't reset every day, but you can reset for the week, reset your mind, reset your goals, reset your focus, reset your eating habits, you know. So I am amazing. How are you today? How are you? So we're going to use a bigger knife. I want these peppers like a little big. I'm going to use a bigger knife. I'm going to use this small cutting board. I'm going to grab another bowl. There we go. Onions. Onions and black pepper. I love black pepper. Every good meal needs to have onions and black pepper. If you don't have black pepper, what you doing? What you doing if you don't have black pepper? Let me grab a bowl. It's so crazy. I just went to my cabinet that has like all my bowls and things, stuff like that. Like, I guess like mixing bowls, stuff like that. And I will be moving soon. And I'm going to be so excited about new stuff. I'm going to take some old stuff too, but I'm excited to buy new stuff. Put you guys right there. You can see me cutting these peppers. If this is your first time over here, we talk about food, fashion, fitness, faith, all that good stuff. So right now, we're just chilling and vibing out. Every time I cut peppers, I'm trying to find what is the best way to cut them. I be seeing people do it all types of ways online. I be trying to follow that, but sometimes it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work out that way. I'm gonna buy a new tripod and I just have not. Fried onions with bread. I had fried onions with turkey burger and bread. Fried onions and chicken cheese steak and bread. I never had fried onions with bread, but I love onions, so I'm quite sure it's delicious. Quite sure it's delicious. Quite sure it's delicious. So it's going to look like I'm wasting pepper, but I'm actually making something tomorrow. I'm making lasagna soup. So these little bits and pieces, oh, you can't see that. I'm going to use for that. So I don't want you to think I'm wasting it. It will be used for something else, for a different dish. Thank you all for joining. And the little seeds I'm not going to worry about just yet because I'm going to rinse this. So then that's when they'll come off. Well, this is going to be shrimp with peppers and onions. And then I'm going to have a side of broccoli and some white rice with it, or some jasmine rice with it. So what I've done already is I've cleaned the shrimp. And right now it's just drying out so that I will be able to season it. And that the seasoning will stick. So that is what is on the menu for today. Oh. This morning I had turkey bacon and eggs. Well, I don't know if I can really say I had eggs because I didn't really eat it. I probably ate a little bit and it was literally one egg. But I go through these moods where I like them and then sometimes I don't like them. I will say that my ex used to make them the best for me because he knew I like a lot of black pepper. But other than that, that is what I ate today. I had some Crystal Light, and that's it. That could be why I'm like so hungry right now. That could be why I'm so hungry right now, because that's all I had today. So we have our red peppers. So now I'm about to do our yellow pepper. Oh, are you making beef burgers or turkey burgers? What time do you have? Where I live, it's 4:13 p.m. And it's not raining, but we're supposed to get a wintry mix tonight. Well, this one's a little different. Let me see. I'm from the U.S. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Where are you from? Thank you for joining the live. If this is your first time here, I am Coco, and I am making shrimp, peppers, and rice with broccoli. On this channel, we talk about faith, food, fashion, friends, fun, fitness, all that good stuff. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe. I would love to have you here with us. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's cool. Allentown is not too far. Allentown is not that far. I went to Pittsburgh like once or twice. The most recent time I went was probably 2 years ago. I hated it. I went for a Drake and J. Cole concert. The concert was amazing. Who I went with was amazing. The city was terrible. The city was terrible. They were like super racist. They're super racist. Even the hotel we stayed in was super nice. I would say Philadelphia is a bit wild, depending on what part you in. Yeah, it could be a bit wild. You gotta be careful. Know your surroundings. I don't be in the mix, so I feel quite safe. I don't be in the mix that well. That much. Not at all. Not my thing. Not my thing. Oh, that's cool. I just was on live the other day saying how I've never been to Miami before. Like, I've been to Florida, but I've never been to Miami. And I hear Miami is a good time. And then I've been to Charleston, North Carolina before. My dad's mom had a birthday dinner. I think she was turning 90, 95. 2 years ago. That was a good time. They had a very nice thrift store. I love thrifting. So if I can go somewhere and then we have time to go thrifting, take me thrifting, please. Take me thrifting, please. And then when I went on my cruise, was that Charleston we stopped in? I think it was Charleston. Do you have like a Market Street on your downtown? I think it was Charleston. Can't remember now. It definitely was one of the Carolinas we stopped at though, before we got to the Bahamas. This copyright thing really kills me because I don't know how to sing, but I do like to sing, and I would like to put some music on to sing to instead of just this soft music. from all the cities I visited, Miami is the best city. Really? How was it? I know the one lady who cleaned our room, she was amazing. Like, we went when it was Christmas time, so we got her like a Christmas card and everything, and like these cute little hair clips. Everybody was so friendly. Like, I would say some of the kitchen people, the people who worked in the kitchen area, they didn't seem the nicest sometimes, but they probably experienced people that weren't the nicest to them. I don't know, but that's so cool. I'm actually going on another cruise. It's not till 2027, but like we had to start paying on it. So right now I have the red and yellow peppers. So the last pepper I'm going to cut up is an orange pepper and onions. And then everything else is really easy. I feel like the prep work with this is a lot of cutting, but it's really easy once you put it on the stove. Really, really easy. So these little pieces I am saving for the dish tomorrow. So this is like the top part and things like that. So I'm saving this for the dish tomorrow. Hello, how are you? I hope you're having an amazing weekend. You got an extended weekend because there's no school tomorrow, so I hope you're having a good time. So we have our peppers in here. I'm about to rinse it, then I'm going to cut onions. I'm going to clear this up and then cut the onion. These look so delicious. It will be so good with some hummus. This looks so good. These peppers and hummus, peppers, cucumbers, and hummus. Nice healthy snack. Gives you that crunch that you get from potato chips. It gives you that crunch in a healthy manner. Hi, thank you for joining the live. I am making shrimp with peppers and rice and broccoli. So just finished cutting up the peppers. I'm going to clean this area and then I'm going to cut up the onion. Not gonna lie, y'all, I'm getting tired. I'm getting very tired. I went to sleep late and then woke up early, so I'm getting a little tired. to cut the onion. All right, so we have our shrimp. We have our shrimp. My phone keeps going crooked. We have our shrimp. We have our peppers and onions. I'm going to do this bowl in the bag. We're going to do some jasmine rice. And then we have some broccoli. So the prep is done. So I'm going to begin to cook this. So we need to season our shrimp. So if you've been here before, you already know. You already know we need black pepper. Let's move you guys in a little bit. I'll put some black pepper. Season it how you like. I love black pepper, so it may seem like a lot to some. Let's put a little smoked paprika in it. Just a little bit. We'll do a little onion powder. put a little blackening seasoning on there. Let's do a little lemon pepper. And let's do some garlic powder. And then let's do a little bit of the salt. No, I do not have children. I have students, but I don't have kids of my own. I have godchildren, but I don't have kids of my own. All right. Now I'm thinking I might put a little General Tso's sauce on this a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So then I was going to use this, but let's just use a spoon. Just mix it around. And I'm going to spray my pan, but I'm also going to spray this. This is grapeseed oil. I actually been meaning to like fill this back up. Fill this back up while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to have that sit there for a moment, and I'm going to put the rice and broccoli on just while that's sitting there, because this doesn't take long at all. Oh, that's wonderful. That's really nice. That's really nice. That is really nice. All right, so we're going to use this for rice. Alright, so I just put that rice on. Just put that rice on. So now I'm about to, some of these broccoli pieces don't look too well to me, so I'm about to see which ones are the fit ones and which ones have to go. I am making shrimp with peppers and onions with rice and broccoli. So it's going to be my Sunday dinner, and part of it will be meal prep for this week. So we have already seasoned our shrimp and cleaned them. We have cut up our peppers and onions. I just put the rice on. So now I bought this big bag of broccoli, but some of them don't look too well to me. So now I'm about to pull out what I think is good and cook those, and real quick and easy. Real quick and easy. I'm going to use this to see. Alright, so let's see which one. So not all of them look terrible. It's like I literally just bought this last week. I'm going to cut some stuff off here. But I don't like the way it looks. I don't eat bottom feeders. I don't like the texture I'm picky with. Fish, pork. It's my favorite meat. I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork meat. I'll say that. Because my students were like, yes, you do, because you eat fruit snacks. So I don't eat pork meat. I don't eat pork chops, ham. Whatever is pork meat, I don't eat it. And then my opinion on the feeder thing is every animal, everything is a feeder. You eat pork, what do they eat? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. To each his own. To each his own. But I love that bottom feeder. I love shrimp. Shrimp is my favorite. Shrimp is my favorite. Like, what the heck? I literally just bought this last week. It's the texture for me. Oh wow! I tried rabbit before. I didn't intentionally try it. I thought it was piece of chicken. I thought it was chicken. This was years ago, and the signs were not labeled correctly. At this, yeah, this was years ago because I dare not eat at a buffet now. That's cool. Now I will say, I think when I went to New Orleans, I can't remember if it was turtle soup I tried or alligator soup. I think it was turtle. I am all for trying things. I will try things. I can't eat cute animals anymore. So what's a typical Sunday dinner you may have? Yeah, what's a typical Sunday dinner, or like what's something that you eat like every week? Like something I'll say I'll eat every week is salmon. I eat that almost every week. You know, may not eat it every day, but I eat it almost every week. Like that's a staple in my grocery list. So we have our broccoli that we were able to save. I will take partial to blame because last week I bought it and I took some pieces out of it and maybe I didn't seal it back correctly. I don't know. Chicken and beef mostly with veggies. Okay, what kind of veggies do you like? You know, one veggie I like is I've never made it myself, is bok choy. Oh, it's delicious. Every time I go to like a Thai or Asian like place, they always have bok choy and it's so good to me. Want me, I'll eat like potato veggie soup or pasta with mushrooms. Oh, that's probably delicious. I love mushroom. I went to this place for one of my sister's birthday on Friday that just passed, and we went to this place called either Double the Knot. I can't. It was not. It was not. It was not at the end. And they had this mushroom truffle rice. When I tell you, it was delicious. It was so good, and it was like not cut mushrooms. It was like the little baby mushrooms, like the mushrooms you see cute little pictures of. It was like that. It was so delicious. I like mushrooms myself. All right, we're going to season this broccoli. We're going to put my favorite. We're going to do black pepper. Let's move over some. Put some black pepper. Remember, I'm a teacher, not a chef. Do what you want, how much seasoning you want. This is just what I like. And then I'm going to put, I keep forgetting to buy this Parmesan seasoning I used to have. It was so delicious. I'm going to put this garlic and onion blend. When I don't feel like doing a bunch of seasoning, this is like my go-to, okay? Then we're going to throw a little butter in here and watch it. Oh my goodness. Last week I made asparagus and it got too soft. I do not like soft vegetables. It's disgusting. Like, not those kind of vegetables. It's disgusting. Broccoli and cauliflower, string beans, and spinach is my favorite. Oh, cool. I like cauliflower. Cauliflower. I like all those that you mentioned. My favorite is collard greens. I can eat collard greens every week. I'm really getting into what you call them now. Kale greens. I love arugula because I like the peppery taste of it. So it seems like you have a pretty balanced diet. A pretty balanced diet. What is something that's unhealthy? Nothing's unhealthy unless you eat too much of it. But what is something outside of that? Like, what's your favorite snack? What's your go-to snack? All right. What did I have to put? Butter. Give me 1 second. We're going to put a little bit minced garlic in there, too. Why? Because I love minced garlic. I've never made collard greens, but I'll boil cabbage a lot. Okay. So check out my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. There is a recent video I put up maybe 2 weeks ago, and I made them in the crock pot. So what I do is I had purchased some smoked turkey, so you can get whatever. Oh, well, you might want pork butt. I don't eat pork, but I know a lot of people make it with like pork butt, ham hock. I don't know. I do smoked turkey, and then in my crock pot I let the smoked turkey cook like for the longest until it's like really tender, and then I had cleaned and cut my greens, and then I put the basic seasonings and everything. So I put salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. I think I put seasoning salt, loose paprika, like I guess however seasoned to your taste. But I put the greens in there. I just let it cook until it got soft. I love it. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So good to me. Over some rice, or I don't even have to have rice. I can just eat it by itself. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So if you've been watching my shorts, you see like I do like to cook. I may not come on here often and cook, but I do like to cook. Gosh, this is how I know I'm getting old, because I be forgetting stuff I'm about to say. But you'll definitely see the collard green one if you just was watching some shorts. You'll definitely see the collard green one. You'll see like I guess my weight loss journey. So that's one of the reasons why I am cooking. I'm trying to be mindful of what I am taking in, because one thing I know is me making shrimp and peppers is different from the Chinese store making shrimp and peppers, because I know specifically what I seasoned it with, how I cooked it, oil, like I know all those things, so I can manage it a little better. And then, you know, portion control is everything. That's what I'm making tomorrow. So this is I'm going to eat this for dinner, and then tomorrow I'm going to make lasagna soup in the crock pot. It's going to be my first time, so make sure you come back over and watch it. I made something else. I made some beans in a crock pot before. I don't really think I did a good job. I got to try that out again. Okay. That's enough. I don't want it too soft. So before I turn it on, this is what we have. Seasoned minced garlic. Those are small pieces of butter. I'm gonna put a little bit of water at the bottom. I'm gonna say that this that rice may very well much be done, but last time I made rice, I thought it was done. It wasn't, so we're gonna cook that a little longer. And it's jasmine rice, so nothing should happen to it. Chocolate. What kind of chocolate? Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, chocolate with caramel. What kind of chocolate? All right. So we have our rice on, we have our broccoli on. So now we are about to put this on the stove, which shrimp pretty much cooks pretty quickly. I'm just over here trying to think, like, do I want to put some sort of sauce on it, like a glaze? Not too much, just a little bit. I used this recently. I feel like when I be using sauces, like if I don't use it again quickly, it goes bad. So I may do a little bit of this General Toast sauce on it. Tiny bit, not too much, but we'll see. So it's already oil on the shrimp, but I'm also going to put just a little bit more oil in this pan. I'm going to put these peppers in first. And I don't know if this is your first time over here, but over here, I always have me a fancy drink. This is not alcohol. This is Crystal Light. And believe it or not, it once was yellow because it was lemonade. But then I put all these frozen blueberries in it. Delicious. And it's actually probably not Crystal Light anymore because I drunk it and then I kept pouring water in it. So when I taste it now, it's a little light. It's a little light, but it's delicious. Move this around. And I know sometimes people season their peppers and stuff. I didn't because I felt like I seasoned the shrimp enough, but you know, I always feel like it's best to add than for it to be too salty or have too much seasoning on it. So yeah, all chocolate with almonds too. I agree. Yeah, I like Hershey's with almonds. That's really good. That's really good. And it's this other chocolate, Godiva. That's really good too. That one I don't think I ever had with the almonds, but I had with like the caramel. So now I'm just gonna put this in here. So we're gonna just let that cook. It does smell really good in here. It smells really good in here. So hopefully it's just as delicious. You're not gonna see me for a moment because typically what I usually do is I clean while I am cooking. Or I at least put the stuff in the dishwasher. I have it, so I'm about to do that really quickly. Delivered wines out of restaurants. Mmm, that's really nice. More pay is always nice, especially depending on what you like in life. You know, some people, I'm not going to say like the simple things, but everybody likes something different, you know. Everybody spends their money differently. So if you work hard, you can make more money. Or even if you don't have to work as many hours but still make more money, that's a blessing. That is a blessing. So I took this corn out. I bought it last week. I think I might do it tomorrow since I'm off tomorrow. But I want to like, I scraped it, but I saw this thing and I did it one other time before where you make like corn curls. So when you like, I don't want to use the word scrape, so I'm going to say cut. When you cut it like in strips without the core part and then season it and put it in an air fryer, delicioso. So I might cut it now, but I probably won't do it until tomorrow. I'm not big on driving. I'm not big on driving at all. I used to be a corporate facilitator, and I had to travel for work, and I didn't have to travel far, but that taught me how to get over my fear of driving. So now I'm not scared of driving, but it's not like the number one thing that I want to do. You know, I drive to work. I have a tutoring business, so I drive to my tutoring appointments and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm quick to hop in the car with somebody. Quick to hop in the car with one of my friends. So I have this honey jar, and I need to pour more honey in it, but the other honey was like super thick, so now I have it in the microwave so it can blend. It's a blend. Thank you for those of you who are here. I'm making shrimp with peppers, onions, rice, and broccoli. This will be my dinner, and it will be a part of my meal prep. Tomorrow I'll get back on live, maybe. If I don't get on live, I'll definitely do a video for it. And I'm going to do lasagna soup. On this channel, I talk about faith, food, fashion, fun, friendship, all that good stuff. So if you're interested, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. All that good stuff. Yes, oh my goodness. We got like a ton of snow 2 weeks ago. The snow is still on the ground. It's still impacting some neighborhoods, like in regards to parking. It's a bit much, and the fact that it's supposed to be like a little wintry mix tonight is annoying because it's still all this snow. Like, it's still mounds of snow in places, so I don't like to drive in it either. Yeah, it's a mess. Oh man. The honey thing I was telling you about, just the honey in there. So due to the peppers and stuff, it's like a lot of water. I'm gonna drain this a little bit. I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit of this on here. So that is what a little is. So now I'm about to stir it. All right, so I'm just going to put the rice back in that container, and then everything will be done. I'll do a small plate so we can have a taste test, and then we'll be done. Lasagna is actually my favorite meal with beef and ricotta cheese. So I'm using ground turkey, and I'm also going to use this hot Italian turkey sausage. I'm going to mix it in, and I am going to put a little ricotta cheese in there too. It's going to be delicious. Well, I hope so. It's going to be my first time making it. Regular lasagna I do not know how to make, so I feel like if I know how to make that, this should be the same. So here is our rice. Let's make some. All right, so we have our rice with shrimp, peppers, and onions, and broccoli. The rice was like bowl in the bag. That's what it was. Bowl in the bag. Easy. So let's see what this is like. We should bless our meal. We thank you for provision. We thank you for who you are. Let this be yummy. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. So the first thing, okay, let me wait. So the first thing I would say is I love the peppers still have a crunch to it. They are not soft at all. Like, it's not hard, but it still has a crunch to it. So let's try the shrimp. I feel like I'm taking a long time to chew. Sorry. Tastes delicious to me. I taste the black pepper, so I love that. I love black pepper. And let's see if I overcooked my broccoli. Because I'm thinking I undercooked it today, but let's see. Everything is delicious. Everything is delicious. I thank you all for joining me as I made my dinner and some of my meal prep this week. I don't know if I'm going to come back on later tonight and meal prep my grilled chicken or if I'm just going to do a video. But I thank you all for being here. It was nice talking to you, having conversations with you. Remember to love God, be humble, be compassionate, and continue to blossom. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.